This is the prolific teaching ministry of Apostle Tolu Agbbola, the lead pastor of His Worship Christian Network. Brace yourself for an experience of enlightenment, education, and transformation as you engage with this episode.
Revelations 3:20. We want to begin like this. We want to create space for him to come into. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. The errand of this verse is not essentially evangelistic. It was captured within the communications of the Lord Jesus to a church that he owned, a church that he still owns. It advertises one who was designed to be the occupant of a house, the occupant of a territory, and that territory can be a man, it can be a church, it can be a city. But by some strange means, certain co-occupants have locked him out. His influences could no longer be felt. His energies could no longer be perceived. And he now comes as a stranger and begins to knock. His approach could no longer be discerned. You know, there's a way your friend comes, and when you hear his voice from outside, before he beckons on you to open the door, you open the door. I'm saying that his approach could no longer be sensed. That's how bad the church sank. Even in the day that Adam fell, there was still a knowing, the ability to perceive his approach. We heard your voice walking in the garden. They did not wait for him to arrive. And we hid ourselves because we were naked. I'm talking about a season of deafness. When you have a lover who comes with fragrances, and when you study the Songs of Solomon, you will understand that the approach of the Lord is designed to be known before he comes, because he comes with a set of fragrances, and his beloved can smell them from afar. He's close. He got to the door and nobody could sense him. So he began to knock. If any man hear my voice, because there may be many in the house, but the voice will be heard as individuals. Are you with me? So your neighbor can hear him, and it will inform the kind of prayer that you will pray. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him. So it was a writing to a congregation, but the entrances were designed to be how? Personal. When he knocks upon a church, that church connects with an individual door. When it comes to the gate of a church, it is individuals who will open their own space to him. What did he say he will do? I will come in to that man and will sup with him. That thing that made the man lock the door is the first thing I will deal with. I will partake of what is partaking. If he was eating rice and didn't want me to eat the rice, that's why he locked the door. If he was committing sin, and that's why he closed the door. If he was living lasciviously, and that's why he hid himself, because the hiding is still built into the technology of Adam. It is a life that advertises at variance with his demands that makes men shut the door. We will first deal with the matters that sent him into hiding, and then I will give him what is mine. Are you with me? So the protocol is not that the Lord begins to serve his own the menu on his list. It's that he partakes with a man. So when you go to John chapter 4, you happen upon a certain woman called the Samaritan woman, or the woman of Samaria. There was a meal that she was proposing to serve, and it was captured in that W word called worship. And what Jesus did in that long discourse was to set aside what she came to serve. Let's deal with the inconsistencies of your existence. Bring your husband. Because when we start discussing your husband, that will be my gate into your own situation. And when we deal with your situation, we will have cancelled out your inconsistencies. That which isolated you in your community will be lost. When you return after we have dealt with the matters, you will find out that you will lead a community. Come and see the man who told me everything that I have ever done. I want to advance tonight by asking him to come in. If it displeases him, then it will send you into hiding. That's where we want to come from. And in case you have no obvious thing, I want you to give yourself to him again. That's what the song says. Help us is difficult. Oh, you know, when you stay with me. I had about 20 minutes doing my French lessons this morning. And there was a passage I was supposed to read. And in that passage, there was a student who was the best student in the drawing class, who was approached by her peers to see the beauty of her drawing. But she was hiding her drawing. So everybody now said, Lily, why are you not showing your drawing? She said, I didn't draw well. They said, no. You draw better than everybody in this class. Let's see your drawing. Then somebody went behind her and looked at the drawing and saw that Lily forgot to do her homework. So there was a way he described it. He said it is white and white and white and white. What he was saying was, there's nothing on the sheet. That's because it's very white. That's why Lily is hiding it. So Lily had to present emptiness. I don't know if I came that low. I don't know if your name is Lily. Maybe what is on your sheet is the absence of devotion. My wife was saying to me a few minutes before we came in, she said, I'm looking for fire. I said, eh? She said, yes, there is fire I'm looking for. Okay. Maybe we'll define fire some other day. But that's what she's looking for. I don't know what you're looking for. The protocol is that you give and then he gives. You can't have him and retain what you have, because I'm speaking to my wife now. What you call no fire is something. Am I confusing you? If you say that a cup is empty, you can substantiate the emptiness of a cup. Are you with me? So you don't just bring a cup and say pour into it. You must acknowledge that my cup is empty. Then pour into it. So what you give him is emptiness. And then what he gives you will be fullness. The table is called a table of exchange. There must be something you have acknowledged that is undesirable. Not undesirable because it is not good. That's why the song says, help us to give to you our pleasures. They displease you, but we love them. And our delight, we delight in them, but we have found out that they cannot work your purpose. I want to give you 5 minutes to approach onto the table of exchange. And the protocol is that you offer him what you have. I came with weakness. I came with weakness. Give me your strength. I came poor, make me rich. I came ignorant, give me your knowledge. Oh, I came filthy, Lord, clean me up. Is someone praying tonight?